Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Watch twins. Go.
1st down, play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 3-yard line.
Here go 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
That's caught for the 1st. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A 28-yard gain, and the Cowboy 1st down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. Well, I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, here's Dak. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Play action, Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back for their offense.
Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dak to the air here. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Genty from the gun. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to Genty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This is Genty. That's going to be a first and more. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Mackay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a man. It's Flanoy. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. Prescott on first and 10. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. On the move, hit it right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Galloping inside the 40. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet...
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Completes beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Downs first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He lofts it deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover. Makes it first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's caught left side by Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
In the hands of Flanoy, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going for this with Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Is a turnover on downs.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Cole Bishop.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Legion Stadium coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Dak now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll get it up to the 27. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return, here's Paris Campbell. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. First down now, ball at the 33. Now Prescott. And they pick him off again. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a Conda on the return. Things going well so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
A game of 3 on the play.
From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Harris on second down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Dak to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Draw play. This is Williams. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Raiders' 11-yard line.
Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. On first down, Genty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third and long for him here. other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set, go!
And off to Jensen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan can haul in a heck of a souvenir. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now!
They'll throw. Third and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 28, Cowboys 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start with a kick to Harris. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught quickly on the slant. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
31 yards. Cowboys first down.
Prescott on first and 10.
And the Cowboys.
Oh, brother, it's up. Now he loses the ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's second and inches at the 14-yard line.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Play action, Prescott. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal. Dak now from the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Roundy with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here's Genty running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on third and long. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 35, Cowboys 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is brought in at the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. If defense does the job, you may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Looking slant route, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. teams to go to. Sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Gamble now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Straight ahead with Genty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Put one in. Here we go. Kill.
He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. There he goes on the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have taken the lead late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Raiders 42.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Roundy with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
The Raiders
First
take
and 10
over
from the 43.
at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now they face 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
In week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Gamble now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, a run with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a body conduct. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 50. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. Go, get out there.
1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again to throw on second. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is for the ball game. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and